Hello everyone, it is RosinQuartz here, and welcome to another speed build by yours truly. So today we are building another restaurant. I'm really excited that we're actually doing another restaurant because, again, I always like to say that I have sort of like the kiss of death with computers. For some reason, things just do not want to go well when I try to do things, but things are working fine now. For now. Anyways, but yeah, so I finally built another restaurant. So I titled this one Applewood Bistro, which I think is a little bit of like a cute name. I was thinking when I was trying to do this one, I was thinking, you know what, like I was trying to how do I describe it? Like I was really inspired by the idea of like having like a cafe type thing, but it's more of like a bistro, you know. There's somewhere that you can go that's kind of close by and that you can go and get just like really fun like brunch kind of meals. And I have actually this restaurant set as a brunch eatery, so you can go here and have brunch, which is pretty great. And yeah, it's just a cute little like restaurant. So it's it has like everyday kind of wear and stuff like that, and you can come here and you can just like it's like a cute little date spot. So if you and your Sims or your sim, not you and your Sims, but if your Sim's going on like a first date and you would like for it to be somewhere kind of like not classy, but like, you know, something cute, something casual. I felt like this would be like a really great place to do that. And that's kind of what I was trying to get with this bistro. I think the inside is a little bit different than how I wanted it to be, but I just sort of, once I get started on an interior and have an idea, that's just how it goes. So it's not as like country cottage on the inside as it is on the outside. It's more of like, how do I describe it? It's more of like, I don't know. You'll see when you go in, and well, when we get into the interior, just sort of what I was kind of going for. One thing with this particular restaurant that afterwards, after I built it, I was like, man, my interior is actually sort of similar to the interior of my raw green restaurant, and it was not intentional having the two sort of different dining spaces, but I think this time it's much more of a casual sort of place to go, and I'm not a big fan of like doing like really fancy restaurants, so I thought doing a little bit more of like the cute kind of home and country kind of things would be kind of a better kind of way to go. And so I put this in Windenburg as well, where I can't remember like what, I think it was like a bar or like a cafe that was here before, and I just thought, you know, this would be a cute little like different space for Windenburg, because I think Windenburg has this sort of like medieval tavern, two-door sort of vibe, and I felt like having something like this could really like liven up Windenburg a little bit, and it would be really fun to actually have like a whole bunch of houses kind of in this style as well, having that like bright orange roof, and then having like this sort of like white paneling, and I did a little bit of that brick on the side there just to give it a little bit more detail than it had before. But yeah, this restaurant works. Everything actually, you know, comes out of the restaurant out of the kitchen, which is nice. As you know, with my last restaurant that I did, I had a little bit of problems with that, but it all ended up working out, and I hope this time it kind of like worked out as well, which it did for me, so I hope for you guys as well. It'll be up on the gallery as well, so you don't have to worry about having to like wait for it. It's on the gallery. So but if you do have any problems, feel free to message me like on the lot, or you can just on like the Sims 4 gallery, or you can just message me on like Twitter or here in the comments below. I like hearing feedback with my builds, because sometimes like I do tests for gameplay, but sometimes I don't get the chance to check everything, and so a lot of the times I don't exactly know if everything's perfect, but I like my builds to be playable, So I hope that they're playable for you. And if you actually do use this restaurant and you have your Sims go in here, I think I always say this sort of in my videos or in the comments below. Feel free to send me like photos of your Sims in the restaurant. I would love to see them. So you can always send them to me on Twitter. That would be the best place for me to see them, because then I can share them with everyone and I'll see it right away too. But yeah. So how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing really well. I'm doing pretty well. I got a haircut, which was much needed. I don't know if like other people have this like problem, but I have like really big like curly hair. So a lot of the times going and getting my hair done is like a huge event. So yeah, I got my hair done and it's great. It's a good time. It's a good time to be me right now. But yeah, I also went to an art show the other day and I bought like sort of this like cool jar from one of my not one of my old students, but one of the new students that are at this art program that I used to go to. And yeah, so I bought some art there, and I spent a little bit more money than I would have liked yesterday, but it's alright. I actually wanted to have this video up yesterday as well, but I was so busy yesterday because I had my hair done, which took about like 3 hours, which was ridiculous, and then I went to the art show, which was, I was there for another like 2.5 hours because I was talking to old teachers and stuff like that, and by the time I ended up getting home, because I had to do a lot of running around with my mom and stuff like that, it was probably about like, I think like 8 o'clock, and yeah, it kind of, it was not good. But yeah, it's all right. I decided to get it up today. I was having, I'm working on another build right now, so I'm hoping that I can actually come up with like a regular schedule. I keep meaning to do a normal schedule, but because this is new for me, it's still, I'm having trouble still doing it, and trying to maintain a schedule with my regular life, and trying to fit everything with my irregular work schedules, because I don't know what my hours are week to week, and you know, and a lot of the times I basically work off of call-ins, so I never know when like I'm working or when work is gonna call me in, so basically my life can get a little hectic sometimes, but I hope to maintain a regular schedule, and I'm hoping that I can actually maintain doing speed builds and stuff like that through my 3rd year of university coming up, which is terrifying, but I'm hoping that everything works out, but I'm trying not to think about that right now. I'm just like, that's 2 months from now. Let's worry about that then. But yeah, so the whole outside of the house, not blah blah blah, the whole outside of this restaurant has really shaped up really nicely. And right now I'm just doing some of the lighting, and we're gonna be working on a little bit of the interior. I do a little bit of these ottomans right here, just to kind of have a nice little cute seating area, and you'll see how I've kind of divided the space in two again. I want to do a little bit more of like an open concept sort of restaurant in the future, so that I'm not doing these two like split up areas, but like one that's like actually a nice kind of area. I don't know if I don't want to do another restaurant, but I'm thinking I might do like a cafe or something like that, because guess who finally got get to work? I did. So they had this sale going on, and I was like, you know what, I might as well just get it. It's only 20 bucks, and I've been spending money like crazy, and I can't believe it myself. So but yeah. So right now I'm going for like sort of like kind of like a wooden kind of panel-y feel, but having a little bit of like cute lighting. When I do the screenshot, I change all the lighting to more of like a brighter kind of white sort of lighting, so it doesn't look so like dark and yellow. But yeah, it's like this cute little like kind of cafe bistro type thing, and I think it's actually super cute. And oh, we just put that trash can in, and I was actually playing in this bistro a little bit. I was having fun kind of with my sim, and because I was taking screenshots but also having fun with playing with my sim at the same time. And one of the waiters comes over, and he like I guess he got like angry at some point, I don't know when, but he ended up like kicking the trash can over, and he does clean it up. He comes back and cleans it up, which is nice, but I couldn't believe he did. I was like, I built this restaurant, how dare you? But yeah, it's not so bad. And I get this like cute little like hose kind of area, and have like this sort of like little front area, and then I have the side baker area. A lot of the Sims like to go into this front area first, which is no big deal, but if there's only like 2 people and stuff like that, and a lot of this is like 2 people sitting and stuff like that. I do have 1 single person seat, so if you do have just your one sim coming in just for the day, they can have a single seat for themselves. And yeah. And I'm really actually excited for the next build that I'm going to be doing for you guys, because it is a big build. I just finished it this morning, and I'm like, I haven't started editing yet, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I think it might be like a 2-parter or something like that, depending on how the editing goes. But yeah, it's gonna be a little crazy, just a little bit, but yeah. So yeah, most of the interior is almost done here. I'm going to just be putting in a lot of seating, and I use a lot of these like spa day. I think those are the spa day tables. I don't know. I get kind of confused what stuff is from what pack. I know they're like the craftsman tables or something like that, but and then I realized there was actually a longer table version of it, and so you can have bigger sim families kind of coming in, although sometimes it's kind of weird. You can probably throw in a few more seats. I kind of would recommend it after kind of playing with it, but I decided to just kind of keep it the same, because I like it when like people can like kind of do what they kind of want with my builds and stuff like that. Like obviously not renovate everything, but you know, like do like little things that so it works for them versus, you know, because this works for me and everyone else has their kind of like little things that they prefer. But we're actually getting close to the end here before we go into screenshots, so I'll be letting you go just before then, but gotta get all that self-promotion stuff in, and I thought I would do that now. So feel free to like this video down below if you appreciated it or liked this build. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more builds by me, which would be fantastic. And yeah, feel free to, like, I have a bunch of other, like, little, like, social media stuff, so feel free to follow me on Twitter, because I'm not active, but, like, I'm active in the sense that, like, I have Twitter on my phone, so you'll be able to contact me at any point, which is fun. I really like interacting with you guys. I find it fun. I like it, and I like sharing all my sim builds and you guys showing me your sim builds, and it's a lot of fun. But yeah, I also have a Tumblr, and I share a lot of my speed builds on it, and I have like little posts that I dedicate to all my builds. Sharing just all the specs and all the like stats of my builds, so like how much they cost, how much, just all the information, what kind of packs are in there, what you'll need. I have most of the packs now, so and I kind of don't really monitor what I use, but on those posts I let you know. So yeah, and I also have an Instagram, and you will be able to find this build on the Sims 4 gallery under my username RosinQuartz. It's basically the same as my my username here on YouTube, and yeah, I hope you guys like this build. I was about to say something and I don't really remember what. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this build. I hope you liked it, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye, everyone.